Hi, how are you today? So in this video, I'm going to be doing a little review of this audio cassette to MP3 converter. I purchased this a few months ago online. I think I bought it through eBay. I think I paid roughly about $30 for it. That was including shipping. And there's many of these online. If you go to various online shops, whether it be eBay or whatever shop you prefer to deal with, you see many of these. They're quite common. Usually they ship from China. And yeah, so I was very curious about these. I had always seen them and had always been aware of them. And I have a ton of old cassettes that I've accumulated over the years that I eventually want to digitize. Now, I don't plan to digitize every single cassette I own, but I want to digitize many of them. So again, I was always kind of aware of these little cassette to MP3 converters, so I decided to give one a try. Now, I wasn't trying to fool myself. I knew this wouldn't be top grade, high fidelity equipment. I was very aware that this wasn't top shelf tech. I knew that. So my expectations were not super high. But anyway, it comes in a little box like this, and when we open it up, we get the little converter. It basically looks like a cassette Walkman. And it comes with recording software. I'll talk more about that later. And it also comes with a USB cable, so you can connect this to your laptop. And it also comes with a little set of cheap headphones. Okay, so I'm just going to put the box aside for a moment and focus a little bit on the device itself. So as we see here, it's the Super USB cassette capture. It says auto reverse, stereo, hi-fi, mega bass. And again, I know this isn't top of the line high-end audio equipment. I never expected it to be, but I just thought I would give it a try and give it a chance and see how it worked. But basically, what you get is a little cassette Walkman with a USB connection. That's pretty much it. But just to show you, you open, there's a little button here on the side, like a sliding button, that you move down and it pops open just like that. So that's what it looks like on the inside. Pretty straightforward. Again, I'm aware that this is not made from very top quality pieces or top quality equipment. It's pretty basic. Now I will mention that you can power this through the USB connection, or you can also run it on 2 AA batteries. And the little compartment for the batteries is right here. So you just open that up and you can put in 2 AA batteries, and then you can use it like a traditional cassette Walkman. Now, I've run this a few times. I've digitized a few tapes with this machine. Overall, the quality is not bad. Again, it's not great, but for something at this price point, your expectations should not be that high anyway. But I did digitize a couple of cassettes, and it worked okay. However, there's one thing I noticed. There's an annoying background sound. Any cassette I would run through this, there would be this annoying sort of ticking sound in the background. And I'm going to isolate that sound and let you hear it loud and clear. Okay, so that was sort of the background ticking sound I was mentioning. I'm pretty sure it's the sound of the motor being transferred through the audio, and it's quite annoying. I have noticed that if you do your conversions with the tape player like this, instead of laying flat, when you lay it flat, that's when the noise seems to be at the most noticeable and the most loud. Somehow when you turn it up on its side, the noise seems to decrease. Again, you're not dealing with a very high-end piece of equipment, so yeah. But basically, just to show you, up here you have the controls. So you have your play button, you have a little button to switch the direction of the tape, which is kind of cool. You have an auto reverse button, so you can set it so that when it comes to the end of side A, it will immediately flip and start playing side B, which is kind of cool. You have fast forward, rewind, and stop. And over here, you have your volume control, your USB connection, and a headphone jack. So that's what it looks like on that end. And over here you have an adapter connection, a traditional adapter connection if you want to power it that way. So yeah, even though it is a cheap little device, it does offer some flexibility and some different options. You know, again, you could run it through USB, run it through battery power, whatever. So again, you know, if you're just looking for a very quick, fast, and easy way to digitize your cassettes, this might be the way for you. If your expectations are not very high, if you're not really concerned about the conversions being very top-notch or very high-end, I think this will work for you very well. Again, if you are someone who prefers your audio to be very high-end, if you're an audiophile, this is not the device for you. Again, it's a very sort of quick and easy way, kind of a lo-fi way of digitizing your tapes. And if you're happy with that, if you think you'd be okay with that, then this little machine should do the trick for you. But again, the ticking noise that I mentioned, that was probably my biggest complaint about this little device. Also, I will mention, there was a little bit of confusion when I bought this machine. What I mean by that is I had heard about machines like this that had a slot where you could stick in a flash drive. And that initially was what I was looking for, and that initially was what I wanted to purchase. And I think I was a little bit confused because this particular model that I'm showing you does not accept flash drives. You can't plug in a flash drive like I'm showing you on the screen right now. This is kind of the model that I was interested in, kind of the model I thought I was buying. But I think through my own confusion and through my own oversight, I ended up ordering this one by mistake. So be very, very careful. If you are looking for a particular one where you can insert a flash drive and directly transfer material from the cassette to the USB flash drive, this is not the one that does that. From what I understand, there are models that do that will accept a flash drive and will enable you to transfer music from the cassette directly to the flash drive. There are ones that do that, but this one does not. So basically, what you do is you connect it to your laptop through this USB cable, and you need software like Audacity to record from the cassette to your laptop. So if you're not at all familiar with Audacity, you'd have to become familiar with it, learn how to use it. It's not that difficult. It's pretty user-friendly. But that's kind of another complaint I have about this, is that it's very software dependent. You really need to use Audacity or a similar program to capture the material from the cassette. And then you've got that MP3 file on your laptop, and from there you can do whatever you like. You could then put it onto a USB flash drive or burn it to a CD or whatever you want to do with it. But basically, that's sort of another complaint I have about this machine, is that you really have to have Audacity or some other similar software to use this. So basically, that's my little look at this super USB cassette capture. Again, nothing fancy, pretty straightforward. Don't have high hopes with this machine. It will do the job. It will transfer your cassettes to digital, or more specifically transfer them to your laptop, and then you can, from there you can do whatever you like with it. But there are limitations. The sound quality is just okay. You have that ticking sound that I mentioned. Yeah, so again, if you're looking for something high-end, this is not the device for you. But if you just want a quick and easy way to transfer material from your old cassettes to your laptop, this will work fine. Thank you for watching. Hope you can join us again next time. Please leave a comment, give us a thumbs up, And as always, please subscribe to the channel. It's always greatly appreciated, and it really helps my channel grow. Thank you so much. We'll see you again next time. Take care. Bye-bye.